May 2010. Inside a quiet apartment in Shanghai, a single message flashes across a CIA operative's encrypted terminal. Connection lost. Within hours, more messages vanish, dead channels, unresponsive agents. And then, reports of disappearances. By the end of the week, it wasn't just data that went missing. It was people. Dozens of American informants, gone. Some imprisoned. Others executed. All linked by one invisible thread, a communication system that failed. Cut to black. Text on screen, the hack that brought down the CIA's spies. How could the world's most powerful intelligence agency, one built on secrecy and silence, lose its entire spy network in China? Was it betrayal? A mole inside Langley? Or something far more terrifying? A digital ghost, creeping through the CIA's most trusted channels, unseen, unstoppable. Who cracked the system meant to protect America's secrets? And why did no one see it coming? To understand what happened, we have to go back to the beginning, to the network that made the CIA unstoppable. In the early 2000s, after September 11th, the agency needed to communicate quickly with new assets across the Middle East and Asia. So they built a covert internet platform, a system of hidden websites disguised as ordinary message boards and forums. It was brilliant. Agents could log in from cafes, schools, or libraries, sending information without ever revealing who they were. It worked flawlessly in Iraq. And by 2010, it had spread to China. But what the agency didn't know was that the same system had a fatal flaw. A weakness buried deep inside its code, something a sharp-eyed adversary could exploit. Cut to dramatized visuals, anonymous coders in a smoky Beijing room, screens filled with data. Somewhere in China's cyber division, someone noticed a pattern. Dozens of websites with the same strange back-end signature. Private forums that kept popping up and vanishing. It wasn't long before Chinese intelligence realized. These weren't just websites. They were CIA communication hubs. Once they understood what they'd found, the Chinese state moved fast. They began tracing traffic, one click at a time. Every login became a breadcrumb. Every message, a map. Within weeks, they started cross-referencing IP addresses, movements, and human activity. And slowly, the invisible web became visible. CIA assets, scientists, local officials, businessmen, were identified. Surveillance footage matched faces to logins. And the walls started closing in. Cut to reenactment, an agent in Beijing notices he's being followed, a camera zooms in from across the street. The first arrests came quietly. Then, more aggressively. By late 2011, the entire US spy network in China had collapsed. What began as a silent leak had turned into a slaughter. It wasn't just a hack. It was a catastrophic compromise of trust, code, and arrogance. Investigators later discovered the truth. The CIA's own web system, known internally as COVCOM, had been reused from war zones. A platform meant for deserts and insurgents, now operating inside the digital heart of China. No extra encryption. No local adaptation. Just a copy-paste of a fragile system. And the Chinese hackers? They didn't even need to break into CIA headquarters. They simply found one compromised site. And followed the threads back to every other. Each exposed agent led to another. Until the network, and the people behind it, were gone. By 2012, more than 30 CIA informants across China were confirmed dead. Dozens more disappeared. Inside Langley, panic spread. Meetings went dark. Officers whispered about betrayal, about human error. Some blamed a mole. Others, a rival hacker. But the truth was more painful, the system itself had betrayed them. The CIA quietly shut down operations across Asia. They rebuilt communication tools from scratch, encrypted, decentralized, untraceable. But it was too late. The message to every spy network in the world was clear. No one, not even the CIA, is safe online. Years later, something strange happened. Cybersecurity researchers stumbled upon fragments of the same COVCOM code, not in China, but scattered across the dark web. Modified. Evolved. Someone had taken the system that once destroyed the CIA's network and turned it into a weapon. Anonymous users traded it, repurposed it, improved it. And whispers began, of a new actor rising online. Not a government. Not a spy agency. But a ghost collective, built from the ruins of the CIA's own mistake. No one knows who runs it. Or what they're planning next. The CIA never confirmed how the system was compromised. China never admitted to the hack. But between the lines of denial and silence, one truth remains. In the digital age, every secret leaves a trail. And once that trail is found, no power, no code, no government, can hide from it. The hack that brought down the CIA's spies wasn't just a breach. It was a warning. That even the most secret empires can fall. Not from betrayal, but from their own design. Fade out. Soft electronic hum fades into silence. Text on screen, next episode, the virus that wrote itself, inside the rise of Mirrorfall.